You never know when this shit starts. We are back with the brand new edition of Course, and I am your favorite manifestation coach, because why the fuck wouldn't I be? I'm the only one that keeps it real around here, if you know what I'm saying. So, throwing it out there. It is Saturday, and I got a freaking headache. I went to my, what up, Tyrese? I went to my bestie's house yesterday, and we were totally, I was only supposed to go pick up a fucking registration packet, and we ended up hanging out. What up, bestie Taylor? And we ended up hanging out until fucking midnight. And I didn't even eat dinner. So there's that. But anyway, that's why you have this. Have you ever tried this shit? I got this shit for free on the 4th of July when me and my boyfriend went out. Shit is bomb, by the way. Pretty bomb. And sugar free. So there's that. Anyway, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Jen. I am, of course, your manifestation bestie, because I'm literally probably the only one that keeps it 100% real with your asses on the fucking line. There's that part. I teach you how to leverage, what up, Elena, girlfriend? I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your favor. We teach 2 laws around here. That's the law of leverage and the law of get your shit. So I'm going to teach you how to leverage something that a lot of you have a little problem with today. Good, Miranda. Good. Thanks, Tyrese. I love you, boo. So I know that sounds good to you. Click the follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, don't even trip. You can always catch them on the tube of the U. Assuming TikTok lets me download my goddamn videos on time. While you're there, subscribe and watch them. They're long as shit, but implement what I teach you because you're the operant goddamn power. Okay? There's that part. That's the obvious part. Okay, second of all, we have a friendly contest every day here on TikTok Talk. If you share this live or repost this live, then you'll be entered to win some amazing prizes. Maybe we'll give away a coaching session. Who the fuck knows? We don't know where today goes. So, yes, I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I managed to cut that time in fucking half. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you get your shit right and tight, then all links are in my bio. We have a new intensive coming up, on August 3rd, where I'm going to teach you how to toot your own goddamn fucking horn so you have the unshakable confidence. And when I talk about a stellar self-concept, I don't mean superficial, artificial self-concept where you got to really work towards it. That's not what the fuck I mean. Okay, I mean self-concept like you've never felt before. Okay, where you're literally on fire 24/7. Everything is fucking about you and you get your shit, because that's where a lot of you go wrong, is your SP is on the pedestal and you need to knock their ass off the pedestal and put yourself on said pedestal. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay? Because when you do that, everything in your life changes. Everything in your life changes. So that's the new intensive. It is exclusive and it is, space is limited. So grab your slot. Okay, we also have guided meditations, text coaching, WhatsApp group. You should join the WhatsApp group, by the way. We have text coaching. We have all that shit. Guided meditations, hypnosis audios. We've got SP songs, stories, self-concept, and gutter trash, all the above. We're here to help you out. Make it easy peasy lemon squeezy, if you know what I mean. Okay? Oh, links are in the bio. All right. So, we're going to get into something. We're going to talk about it in a little bit. We talk mainly about SPs around here. If you don't like it, I'm sure there's a whole nother live you can go watch, okay? But we're not exclusive to SPs. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments below. I'm here to answer them and elaborate. If you want to know how to manifest weight loss, what up, Crazy Court? If you want to know how to manifest weight loss, business success, money, health, any fucking thing, manifest on a time crunch, all that shit. Luckily for you, I've done it all. So there's that part. So I'm here to help you be good at it too, because I'm a fucking stellar manifester. And so are you. Actually, manifesting is ingrained in your blood. Literally. But up until now, all you've been doing is manifesting all the shit you don't want instead of the shit you actually want. See what I'm saying? So we're here to fix that. We're here to get you to manifest what you want and stop manifesting everything that you don't want, because that is not the vibe. It is not the vibe to keep manifesting all the shit in your life instead of all the stuff, all the glorious stuff in your life, right? We want to create a stellar life. Duh. So, and somebody said that my YouTube channel is her favorite channel. That's because I keep it fucking real with you. I'm here to tell you, I'm never here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, period. And you know, if I can take somebody told me I was praying yesterday, my bestie's roommate. But I got him to realize that he caused his breakup too. Because I was telling him certain things, because at first he was like, what? And I was telling him certain things. He goes, yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Of course you can. It's what I do around here. So let's get to said questions. What up, James, buddy? Because sometimes I get distracted and then I fucking lose it. That's right, Miranda. She says, I've just been focusing on myself and knowing it's inevitable. It is. It's inevitable. There's nothing to worry about. What you got to worry about? You don't need to worry about anything. Where the fuck have you been, Betty? I'm where I'm supposed to be, bitch. But I do have a headache. Look at that, Chris D4 Real. He said, I did the picture method this morning, and she texted me the second I finished. Snaps to Chris. Of course she did. Of course she did. Why wouldn't she? Hopefully you're doing what the fuck I said to do, Chris. Apple pie. Do you think if something... Oh, that might be true, baby. I was just on a coaching call, bitch. Do you think if something took a year? I mean, I was so tired. I woke up. Do you know, I went to sleep at like 1 a.m. and I woke up 10 minutes before a coaching call. That's dedication. That's dedication and commitment to the cause. I just washed my hair, so it's a little messy. Do you think something took a year, then it's because of an issue? Well, probably. Oh, well, that was just deleted. Probably. There's obviously an issue if something took a year. Okay, the reason why something takes a long time is because you're not on board with what you're saying. Okay, you're not on board with it. One thing is either you're focused on the time, which is what we're going to talk about today, how to leverage time. Because it's all about leveraging. We have to make it work, make it twerk, okay? And we have to figure out, this thing is driving me nuts. It's like, anyway, we have to make it work, make it twerk, okay? We have to figure out how to leverage the things that are working against you, okay? Because, well, that's what I'm fucking here for, right? Because I see commonalities, things that you guys have a problem with, and time is one of them. So it's like, well, why can't we leverage whatever you're struggling with? Whatever's standing in your way of your manifestation, then why can't we find a way to leverage that, right? So therefore, you're not focused on the time, but you're making time work in your favor, if that makes sense. And no, I'm not saying that you're going to elongate the time. But if you insist on focusing on the time, you may as well make it work, make it twerk for you. You know what I mean? And that's what we're going to get into. So the reason why things take a long time is because you're affirming, but then you do an assessment of your day throughout your day, right? You're like, but it hasn't shown up yet. He still hasn't messaged me. He's still with fucking gutter hoe trash, like, you know, this, that, and fucking third, versus you staying focused. So you're basically affirming, but your inner conversations are going against what you're affirming for. So because of that, that's why it takes a long time until, because you have to create the repetition, right? And sometimes it can take a while. It's entirely up to you and how much you waver against it. Because a lot of people react to their 3D, and their 3D controls their thoughts. and that becomes an issue. So that's the only reason why things take a long time or could take a while. But who the fuck is trying to have something take a goddamn year? If you think I'm going to wait a year, I'm not going to wait a year. That's why I obsess over my shit. But I obsess over my shit only because I want my shit and I want it now. I'm not going to wait for a year. I'm not going to do that. I learned the first time. I wasted a lot of time. But when I got a grip, it took 30 days. And the only reason why it took a while is because I ended up doing stupid shit. Wasting time with law of attraction shit, you know what I'm saying? And doing all these techniques after technique after technique over and over and over again and doing all that. That's the only reason why it took a long ass time. But when I got a grip and realized, okay, I just need to control my inner conversations, assign meaning to everything that I want it to mean. And my signs are my signs, and I'm gonna tell myself whatever the fuck makes me feel better, and affirm to distract my mind. 30 days, boom. So, which is why whenever anything in my life happens, I'm not worried about it. Nothing. I won't go through anything in my life where I'm worried about shit anymore, because I'm worried about shit because I'm like, okay, cool. I went somewhere wrong in my mind palace. So let me go ahead and course correct that shit and then stay focused on exactly what I just told you. And then boom, all I know is I can manifest quickly if I just stay focused. And I don't give a fuck what I'm told. That's the opposite. That's where you guys falter. So there's that. Callio, can I cry while manifesting? Yes, because your tears do not manifest. Because then we'd be in some shit, right? Like, your tears don't manifest. Because you have to think about it this way. Like, do you only cry over sad shit? No, you don't. Right? You can watch like a romantic movie and start fucking crying. You know what I'm saying? You cry at weddings over happy times. There's often times where you cry and it's not a sad moment. So you don't just cry at fucking funerals. You know what I'm saying? That'd be weird. So there's all kinds of times that you cry. So the tears aren't what's manifesting, nor are tears associated with sadness. That's only if you decide they aren't. But you have to remember there's times when that. So it's not the tears that are manifesting. It's not crying. What happens is you get a thought that triggers the crying, the tears. And then you let the thoughts continue, that let the tears continue. And so your thoughts are aligning with the emotion that you're experiencing in the moment. So instead, what you do is if you get a thought that triggers the emotion, like tears, crying, then you affirm through that shit. You affirm right through the tears. Because one, you'll find that it actually takes you out of the emotion, right? You start to not cry anymore. But two, you're disciplining your mind. You're controlling your mind. If you miss somebody, why can't you cry over that? You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't make any sense. So I hate when people say, you need to be high vibe all the fucking time. Who the fuck is high vibe? All the time. Who the fuck is high vibe about not being with their boyfriend or their girlfriend or their husband or their wife? Who's high vibe about being broke? No one. No one. What would be the difference between rose-colored glasses and manifestation for you? So it's my understanding rose-colored glasses is delusion, right? Not real. So that's the difference. Is one is delusion, and two, I think, and when I teach manifestation, I teach that it has to make sense to you. So I don't teach you to make shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just be delusional. Just act like you're in no contact, but just act like you're married. That's rose-colored glasses. So I don't teach that. Instead, I say you have to manifest what you can get on board with in your mind. Okay, what can you get on board with? Look at that, Lily. I can't see your fucking name. My SP sent me a message. I'm so happy. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Or she? Why wouldn't they? Snaps to her. This is what we do around here. This is what we fucking do around here. See, that's the difference, okay? We don't need to be delusional. We just need to stay focused, okay? We need to stay focused. And when I tell you to have certain inner conversations and recall certain things, people say just forget the old story. And I say you don't need to forget. Everything is leverage. You need to understand that. So you don't need to forget the old story. You need to leverage the old story. So it's like, okay, so I have... because you have to remember, your old story is not a fucking horror flick, okay? Like, that's stupid. There were really good memories that you had. There were great things that they said to you, right? There were all these things that were said to you that were positive, all that shit. So you don't have to ignore that. You just need to recall. This is where the not being delusional part comes into play. You just need to recall what they fucking said to you that was positive. There's no need to make it up. What are you making up? There's nothing to fucking make up. You know what I mean? There's nothing to make up because it's like, this is what it is. You know, they said this to me out of their mouth, so I don't need to pretend. Like a fucking child having a tea party with stuffed animals and there's nothing in the fucking teacups. You know what I'm saying? That's delusional. We don't need to be that way. So my view of manifestation is where you leverage, well, everything, but you leverage what was said to you out of their own goddamn mouth because you're not making it up. You hold on to that shit and then you stay focused. You don't need to hold on. See, so many of you hold on to the opposite. You hold on to all the negative shit that was said to you instead of the positive. When it's not like all they did was talk shit during your entire relationship, because why in the fuck would you want them back? You know what I'm saying? So instead, hold on to what the positive things that they said to you. Instead, recall those memories instead of the bad ones, because that's why you're crying. You know what I'm saying? I know I saw that, Sab. Good for you, bitch. Snaps for Sab, because she said, amazing, right, Jen? SP started reflecting back her affirmations. Of course she did. Why wouldn't she? You just need to stay focused. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oftentimes they parrot back your affirmations. That's how you know this shit is all you. It's all you. You decide when they come back. You decide when they fucking leave. You decide all of that shit. Because if you weren't the operant power, right? If this shit wasn't real, because some of you guys question if it's real, which is fucking stupid. Because I try to show you as easily as possible that the fucking shit is real. I don't come on here like some weirdos. There's a lot of weirdos that go live, and like, unless you have nothing else to fucking do, I can't watch them. Because I'll challenge what the fuck they say. And then they block me. So, probably because my name doesn't fucking help in the matter. Right? It's like, Jennifer, your manifestation bestie. And then when I challenge what the fuck they say, oh, they don't even answer. They address me, but they don't answer the question. Then they fucking block. And then they want to talk to me. And I was like, don't talk to me after you blocked me, you dumb bitch. Answer the question, keep it real, educate. And if you notice when you watch a lot of people on lives, they don't educate you at all. Why would they? They're trying to get you to pay them for information. Here, people choose to work with me. I don't need to poach. I don't need to be like, oh, well, I'll only tell you this if you gift me. I don't even know what the fuck that means. And yes, I need to cut my bangs. Do not fucking judge. Taylor, where the fuck are you? You need to be local, bitch. You need to be local. So, there's that. There's that. Crazy Core, SPR and I are in some contact, but it still is a little off. Girl, I've already told you what your problem is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, James, Jen never digresses. Never. Why would I? um, that's because Crazy Core, oftentimes you're still, if you look back and you're honest with yourself, you're still listening to what she says, right? You're still waiting for her to confirm. You're still waiting for her to decide. You're still waiting for her to do all the shit you want her to do. You're in this waiting mode. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's just inconsistency. When they pop in and out, it's just inconsistency. That's all this shit is. That's all that is. Brandy, I have been locked in. So chill. He's shown up favorably until yesterday. I'm trying not to let it. Nope. Stay the course. Stay the course. Azka. I need advice manifesting an SP. I find it quite hard to ignore the reality and persist. All you have to know is the outcome, Azka. That's all you have to know is the outcome. What is the outcome? Me and SP together. That's all I need to know. I don't need to question a goddamn fucking thing because why? For what? I don't care what comes out of their mouth. In my mind, I know exactly how the fuck he feels about me. I'm the love of his goddamn life. Yes. Yep, I know he thinks about me all the damn time. He watches my stories. He watches my stories every single day. This, that, and the fucking third. Okay. You guys breathe too much life into the reality. Obviously, let's just bring, because we bring logic into manifesting here. That's what we do, okay? So let's think logically speaking. Obviously, if you're not together, your 3D is going to reflect that, right? Logically speaking. But that's not what you want. So why would you keep looking at the 3D somehow expecting it to change? It's like filling a glass with water. And if I just stare at it long enough, it's gonna fucking turn red. Well, you let me know when that shit turns red, bitch. It isn't. So why would you keep looking at the 3D expecting it to somehow miraculously change? It's not, because you're waiting, like I just told Crazy Core, you're waiting, and you're stuck in this waiting fucking mode. It doesn't make any sense, because obviously your 3D reflects the opposite of what you want. Why in the fuck else are you manifesting it? Duh, right? Like common sense. It's like you're manifesting more money, obviously, because your reality is not showing you that you got a shit ton of money, right? Like this is logically speaking here. So the more you stare at your bank account, it ain't gonna fucking change, because you just, like, if I stare at it long enough and I keep reacting and telling myself how broke I am because that's what my bank account is showing, how the fuck is that gonna change? It's not. So that's why it's not like you need to ignore your 3D. You don't need to ignore your reality. What you need to do is control it. Tell yourself what you want to see, not what you see. Because the shit ain't gonna change the more you just look at the shit. Does that make sense? So that's where you flip it, okay? I tell you guys this, instead of your thoughts, instead of the 3D controlling your thoughts need to control the 3D. That's the only way the shit changes. Not because you breathe life into your current reality that's clearly not showing you what you want. Because if it was, you wouldn't be manifesting something, right? You wouldn't be actively manifesting something. And you have to remember that. So it's like, oh, okay, well, obviously my 3D is not showing me what I want, because why the fuck am I manifesting if it's showing me what I want? It's not. So then I need to change the shit. So we're going to get through some of these comments. I'm going to talk to you about how to leverage time. So hang on just a second, because I know a lot of you guys have a problem with the fucking time. And I thought about this the other day, and I was going to talk about it yesterday, but I fucking forgot. So I figured if I posted in the WhatsApp group, then I would remember. And of course, I did. I would have to talk to you, Brandy, but it may not be that you're wavering. It may not be the old story necessarily, but it may be the fact of, and well, obviously you're wavering, but there's numerous factors that could be involved there. It could be the fact that you're likely, when you're dealing with married couples, right? It's likely the fact that you're just not ditching the old, like not the old story, but you're not ditching the old patterns. Okay. So you're still reverting back. You're still somewhat in your mind reacting when things tend to slide back. And it's not that they're sliding back, but you notice some little minor shift and you revert back. You revert back to the old pattern, the old version of them. Okay. So that's typically where it's coming from. Is it's not the old story necessarily, but it's how you're seeing your SP. How are you seeing your husband, right? When he does something unfavorable, how are you seeing him? This is when you persist in perfect husband. Perfect husband, best marriage. Sarah, my SP told one of our mutual friends that he thinks I'm going to be his one true love. Leverage that, Sarah. Leverage that. Okay, so now he absolutely knows that I'm his one true love, and he's going to tell me everything I want to hear. He knows I'm his one true love, and he's going to tell me everything I want to fucking hear. Leverage. Leverage. Natalie 10. How do you interact with SP when he's not changed? You change him. Duh. Bitch, this ain't your first fucking day here. This ain't your first goddamn day here. So, I was on a call earlier, right before here, where I was saying the same thing. It's how do you interact with your SP? You interact with your SP as perfect girlfriend. Okay? Not argumentative, not defensive. Don't take things personal. Assign positive meaning to everything that he does or doesn't do. Positive meaning only. And how do you act? How do you interact with him when he hasn't changed? Normal. But he's not changing because you're not changing him. You need to change how you see him. Change how you see him. You need to change how you see him. And when you change how you see him, then things change. Okay, you need to start seeing him as amazing, loving, always wanting to be with you, and only you. This, that, and own shit. It's great, Bevy. I got your back, though. After I go shopping with my fucking daughter, who's in her hour-long shower because I told her to be ready after my live so we can go grocery shopping, because she wanted to make rice yesterday. I need to teach her how to use the stove and stuff. She's 14. I feel like she's able to do that. I need to teach her how to use the stove and everything, but how to make rice. And what did she do? She dropped the rice on the floor. And then she's like, I'm going to clean it up. She sent me a text. She's like, I'm going to clean it up. I was on a coaching call this morning, tired of stepping on rice kernels that she didn't sweep. But I felt so bad for her. She got her finger caught in the fucking door as she was trying to broom sweep things, all that shit. So now I have to go give her extra love today. Yeah. Aska, it's so hard to ignore the reality and not give up. We already talked about this bitch, okay? Because what is there to breathe life into the reality for? Obviously, your reality, it's like this is common sense, okay? Jenna, I'm gonna message you back, girlfriend, by the way. Obviously, this is common fucking sense, okay? Your reality is not showing you what you want. So why are you reacting to it? Because obviously it's not showing you what the fuck you want, or you wouldn't be actively manifesting something different. Duh. So there's no need to react to what's in your reality because it isn't what the fuck you want. This is your problem. This is what you've been doing your entire time. Okay? When you're in your relationship with your SP, when you were in your relationship, you reacted to the 3D. Right? Which is why you ain't got your shit. Because that's all you've been doing. It's all you've been doing. When you're in your relationship with your SP, you reacted to the 3D. You reacted to the 3D over and over and over again, which is why you fought and argued with your SP. You bitched about them because you reacted to your 3D. And then it just got worse. So, what the fuck? What in the... Y'all need to get a fucking grip. Today might be one of those days. Today might be one of those days. I just had the manifestation come through another person and not the person I want. What up, Miss Loves? Okay, so the only reason why a manifestation will come through another person and not the person that you want is because if you were to compare the two people, compare the person that you want and the person that is conforming, and you say, okay, what do I know about this person that's conforming? What do I know about them? Naturally. Not if you want to be with them. That's not the thing. But it's, what do I naturally know about this person? How would I naturally describe this person? Again, not like you want to be with them, but what do you know about them? Because not every breakup is hostile. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of breakups are very amicable. It's just like, it's just not vibing. Let's go. Right? So you don't have a bad description of the one that's conforming. There's certain things that you still know about him. Because let's say that you broke up with the one that's conforming. So there's certain things that you still know about him where it's like, well, I still know that if I wanted him back, he'd take me back. Like, I know this. I know that he wants to be with me. I know this, that, and the fucking third about him. Even if your feelings aren't the same, it doesn't matter. That's why he's conforming. So you just take like an SD card, just take what you know about that one and your description about that one and take it out and pop it right up into SP that you want. And then boom, they start to conform. They start to conform. Whoever the fuck, I don't know your name because you have some symbol as your name. You said, should I trust those TikTokers, spell makers? Goddamn not. Like they DM'd me and accept payment for material. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. First of all, anyone who's good at what they do or confident about what they do doesn't need to DM you. They don't. Okay, when I used to do business coaching, I still do business coaching, but sparingly. But on Facebook, this is why I don't ever DM me on Facebook, because I do not open up my messages on Facebook. Because all I get on my Facebook messages is, how would you like 10 to 12 more leads every day? This, that, and the goddamn fucking third. And I reply sometimes if I am bored. I'll reply and be like, hey, look, so this is not the marketing vibe. Okay, if you have to poach people and you have to approach people that did not ask for your services or more information, that tells me everything I need to know. One, you're a bot, because there's bots that do this. they're looking for more leads. And two, clearly you're struggling for business, because why would you need to do that? I certainly don't need to go. I will never pop into your DMs. Ever. I don't give a fuck. Ever. I'll answer your DMs, but I won't pop into your DMs. Okay? Because I don't need to do that. So any spell will make it. First of all, you don't need a fucking spell. We'll just start with the obvious. Okay. Because a spell doesn't work unless you assume it does. Okay, so like I have my red candle spell, right? Does it work? Yes, every time. Why? Because I assume it does. Why? Because I did the first time. I was like, yes, this is it. It worked. So furthered my assumption. Did it again? It worked. Furthered my assumption. So I know it works. That's my assumption of it. So of course it does. But you would have to. Oh, and if you want my red candle spell, bitch, I should post on my TikTok. Then you guys will have it. It requires $1.50. At the dollar store. It's cool. We keep it cheap around here. Okay, but no, please, for the love of God, do not. Do not. Anybody who pops into your DMs trying to sell you their shit, you should probably run for the hills, because they obviously are hurting for business, and that's how they do it, and they need to find a way to separate themselves. I don't need to do that shit, ever. I don't need to convince you that you need to work with me. I don't need to do any of that shit. I will never do that. My pride won't even allow me to do that shit. We'll just be frank. I never taught that to my business clients, ever. I said, get rid of, mini chat, all that shit, because it's not you, and they're coined phrases, and that takes away personality. So if you actually care to work with somebody, then why don't you be yourself? You don't need Autobots, do you? I don't have an Autobot, obviously. Lorena, do feelings manifest? Like, do you have to feel a specific way? Like many say, no, you do not. Feelings don't manifest. It's the thoughts behind the feelings that manifest. It's what you say in the moment of the feeling that manifests. So, like, if you're angry, a lot of times when you're angry, you say things that are not the vibe, right? Like me. When I was angry at my boyfriend, when we first broke up, I was like, fuck him, I remember exactly where I was. I was like, fuck him, I hope he hurts himself. It's literally what I said. I didn't think about the shit again. And then, boom. People started asking me like, hey, does he still work here? I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't he work here? It was like, he lives here. Paid for by the company, so why wouldn't he work here? And that was my thing. Oh, sorry, Sanchi, I was on the fucking phone, bitch. And then sometimes you be calling me way hella late, and I was at my bestie's house. And then I ran into him at the mailboxes, and he was like limping. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he was like, a washer and dryer fell on me. 48 hours after I had said that shit. He had never been injured on the job before in his life. Until I said, fuck him, I hope he hurts himself. I didn't think anything of it. So it wasn't the anger that manifested, it's what I said in the emotion that manifested. So, no, your emotions don't manifest. They always say that shit. And that's the stupidest shit in the goddamn fucking world, because you have to understand, let's like think logically here, right? Logically speaking here, if your emotions manifested, what the fuck is manifesting? A bunch of sad shit in your life? Just a bunch of sad shit because you had a sad emotion? So if you're angry, and so it's just a bunch of angry shit manifest, what the fuck is angry shit? You know what I'm saying? Guilt. You have guilt, so a bunch of guilt shit starts showing up. That's that shit on the fucking internet. That's what I'm saying, is it's like, if emotions manifested, what the fuck is manifesting? Just a bunch of fucking sadness shit. is manifesting. No, but if you are in a state, then things will start to go wrong. So if you're in the like, fuck my life, FML state, then things in your life start to go wrong. And now you're in problem state. So if you're in a problem state, this is not an emotion, see? It's a state. So if you're in problem state, then when it rains, it pours. This is where it comes from. If it's not one thing or another, these are where these sayings come from, because you're in a certain state where everything is going wrong. So therefore, your subconscious mind will come up with shit to go wrong. Like, I mean, shit will just start going wrong out of left field, and you're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, it doesn't make sense. That's a state. That's not a goddamn emotion. If you're in a happy state, what? If you're in a happy emotion, like, I'm so happy. What the fuck is manifesting? Happy shit? And who the fuck decides that shit? Yeah, you need to stop it, baby. Who the fuck decides that shit? Oh man, this shit on the internet. There's a ghost behind you. There's a ghost behind me, man-eater? Boy, don't play with me. Or girl, don't play with me. Dodo, who the fuck cares if he has a new girlfriend? I have to go up. I lost all of these. So I have to go up through the comments and figure out where the fuck I left off. My bad. My bad. Albion, I know you want help, but I can't fucking find your shit. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, Albion, this is where I find it unrealistic for some people, okay? So for me, I did not live in the state of we're together. I just said I know he wants to be with me, right? I know he wants to be with me. Okay, so that's what I said. Because that's the problem in living in the end of we're already together. That's not realistic. And that's the problem people struggle with, is it's not realistic. So because it's not realistic, it's hard for you to get on board with. Thanks, Lindsay girlfriend. It's hard for you to get on board with, okay? So because of that, you have to know how this ends, that it's inevitable. I know we're getting back together. I know this for a fact. I know we're getting back together. Fucking period. God damn it. Know what I'm saying? So if you know you're getting back together, and if you know that they want to be with you, then that's exactly what the fuck the shit is. That's all I got to know. So I'm going to discipline the fuck out of my mind. Thanks, Kathy girlfriend. I'm going to discipline the hell out of my mind, because all I know is this ends with us together. And that's all I need to goddamn know. So what I got to worry about? I don't have to worry about shit. You know what I need to worry about right now? Turning my Wi-Fi off. That's all you have to know. Me, thanks Waterworks, me and SP together. I ain't got shit else to worry about. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, sis. See you soon, honey bunny. See you soon. There ain't nothing else to worry about. Nothing else to worry about. They got a new gutter trash. We don't call it girlfriend. Who the fuck is that? You're the girlfriend, bitch. I don't know. Ain't nobody got no new girlfriend. You are the girlfriend. What they have is gutter trash. And so fuck that bitch. She's going to play her part perfectly in my manifestation. Why? Because I'm the boss around here and I get my shit. And I know me and SP are going to be together. That's all I got to goddamn know. So whatever has to happen, when that hoe needs to fucking get her back, when that gutter trash needs to take her ass back to the fucking dumpster, that's exactly what's going to happen. Bye, bitch. Don't get cozy. Don't get comfy. Don't get comfy. That's how you have to look at it. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's only hard when you think that you're beneath people. But when you know exactly who the fuck you are, you know what you have to offer and stuff, what the fuck is there to worry about? I don't need to worry about shit. I know I don't give a fuck what comes out their mouth. I know they can't act. That's all I need to know. So, oh, they have gutter trash? Yeah, fuck that bitch. Fuck her. She ain't on my level. She'll never be on my level. She'll never be able to do what I do. She'll never be able to satisfy how I satisfy. She will never be able to do any of that shit. So what I gotta worry about for her? I don't need nothing to worry about. She'll play her part perfectly because she's fucking crazy. I know he hates her. All they do is argue and she's gone away. Bye, bitch. Bye. The result, the conclusion is inevitable. And that's all you have to know. So therefore, you ain't got shit to worry about. I never worry about nothing. Nothing. Do I react sometimes in the moment? Sure, because we're humans, aren't we? Last time I checked. But I ain't got nothing to worry about. Why? Because I know exactly how the fuck this is playing out. Me and Boo Boo together. So I'll keep the bed nice and warm for you, honey. Don't worry. Your side of the bed will be right here. Half the dresser will be, it's available. Don't even trip. It's empty. Half the closet, don't worry. It's available for your shit because I know you're coming home. And that's all I have to know. That's all you gotta know. That's all you have to know. Now, usually, I wait to go to the ladies' room, but I actually have to go to the ladies' room. So you're going to give me 30 seconds, bitch. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to answer some of your questions. There's a lot of fucking questions today. God damn it. And I'm going to teach you how to leverage time. But I'm also going to write that shit down because leverage time. Look at my fucking leverage time. It's actually very simple to leverage time, but I will teach you how to leverage time if time is getting your fucking panties in a little bunch. So I will get through these questions as soon as I get back. Give me 30 fucking seconds, but I never leave you hanging. I'm going to go ahead and play you some music while I go to the bathroom real quick. Stick around. I'll be right back.
Some people build a business. She chose to build belief. She saw a crown and broken souls long before they could see. She reminds the world each morning, the pen is in your hand. Stop living by your circumstances. Stop becoming who you plan. Different hearts, different gifts. One mission brought them here. Four hearts, one purpose, one fire, one dream, changing lives, one soul at a time. One voice becomes another, then another, then another, until the whole room starts believing. One laughs like Welsh sunshine, bright enough to change the day. Beauty wrapped in.
Wasn't long. I told you I just had to go to the fucking bathroom quick. The toilet waits for no one. What up, Amanda girlfriend? Thanks, Jenna. I'm going to send you that shit too. I don't even know why I didn't send that shit to you. It's like the simplest thing to send. Ugh. I poked my nose with my nails today. My fucking nose hurts. So, Albion, did that answer your question? I hope it answered your question. Okay? You only need to know how this ends. That's all. If we have you manifest for us, do we get intensive? No. No. But I can walk you through shit on manifesting for you. I mean, we have a call anyway. We get a call anyway. Boo. Thanks, Nisa. But implement, because I do have the best SP videos, but that's because I keep that shit real with you. I keep it real with all of you. Because what's the alternative? What's the alternative? I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to waste my time. And I'm not here to tell you shit that I found on a fucking YouTube video that sounds fucking awesome, when it doesn't make any goddamn sense. When it doesn't make any sense. The only videos I ever watch on YouTube are they'll only be designed to make me feel better and tell me exactly what I want to hear. That's all. That's the only ones I'll ever watch. TikTok, I try to stay away from that shit. I don't even want that in my algorithm, so I don't even watch them. But I need to start watching them, because from a business standpoint, I have to start watching them to debunk a lot of the shit that's out there. But I always keep it real with you. If somebody's good and they got good content, I'll tell you. And if somebody's trash and doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, I'll tell you that shit too. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. And there's no shade their way. Either come with the content or don't. Don't come on here and waste everybody's fucking time on a live and not give value. Don't come on here phony as shit and not educate people. That shit to me is whack as fuck. So if they're going to come on here and they're going to go live for an hour and just wave these fucking sticks around and give bullshit ass advice, but really not give advice and not really educate you and just want to ramble about, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I ramble. Yeah, well, oftentimes I fucking ramble. Let's keep it quite frank. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for it. And it doesn't benefit you. What you should always have a takeaway. If you do not have a fucking takeaway from somebody's video and you did not learn something and it does not logically make sense to you, just scroll right to the next. Are you manifesting a twin flame or a soulmate? I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in a twin flame or a soulmate. But if you do, then you should leverage that, right? So I don't believe in it, but if you believe in a twin flame or a soulmate or true love, things like that, then leverage that and be like, yeah, he absolutely knows that he's my soulmate. He absolutely knows that we're soulmates. I know he knows that we're soulmates. If they believe in that type of shit, then leverage that, right? Like, so let's say like your SP believes in true love. Your SP believes in soulmates, things like that. Then be like, he knows that I'm his soulmate. He knows that I'm his soulmate. He knows that what we have is true love. See what I'm saying? Because it's what he believes in. Now, if he said he doesn't believe in that, then you can change that or you can leverage that. Okay? Everything is leverage. So you can leverage whatever the fuck you want. What up, Irene bestie? I ran back, so I don't exercise. Although my bestie's trying to get me to do like, I need to start doing, and I probably should just because I need to get my core strength up. I lift 3-pound dumbbells, guys. Because I'm so fucking strong. Thanks, Miss Lums. Oh, man. So we do Nadine. Oh, the lovely Nadine. So we do not have to saturate the mind with the thought. We can think once and it manifests. Well, yes, that's true, but it depends. For you, Nadine, it depends, okay? So it depends on what the fuck you're manifesting. Like if you want to manifest, you know, saying a purple car, yeah, you can only think about it once and it manifests, right? If you want to manifest a raise, yeah, you can think about it once and it manifests, right? Things like that, you can do that. But if you're referring to your goddamn fucking SP, Nadine, no, now this is not to everybody, but Nadine specifically, no, bitch. You cannot think about it once and it manifests, because the reason is you're way too triggered by everything in the goddamn 3D. You're way too triggered by everything in the fucking 3D. I know you, bitch. I know you. So you need to, first of all, you and a lot of you need to get the fuck off social media. Okay? And meaning you can do whatever the fuck you want on your own profile, but you need to get off your SP's profile. For real. Okay, these things, can we discuss that I have like bat wings going on around here? Ignore that shit today. I didn't have time to do anything. I washed my hair and I was on coaching calls because I still fuck with you on the weekend. God damn it. Like I don't have a relationship. But luckily for you, my boyfriend knows that I go live every day, so he's fine with it. Because I gotta be here for the people. I gotta be here for the people. Who the fuck else is gonna keep you in line on the weekend when you spiral? When you do some stupid ass shit? When you freaking wanna go dig in on social media for shit? When you wanna read too into shit all the goddamn time? When you wanna psychoanalyze everything that you see? Like, I gotta have your back, bitch. Waterworks. She said, she said something. Tia, my SP told me she stalks me with a burner account. Of course she does. I don't know. This is exactly my point. I don't know why people get their fucking panties in a goddamn bunch when it comes to being blocked. You know, this, that, and the third. I was like, you do understand that. You do understand that people stalk you. That's why they block you. You have to know why you're blocked. You're blocked, one, probably because you harass their ass. We'll start there. But two, you're blocked because they want to be able to check in on you, but not know that they're checking in on you. Because if you knew that they were checking in on you, then you go all ape shit. You DM them. You'd be doing that type of shit. So instead, they'd rather just look at you from a burner account, unblock you. They can unblock you 10 times every single day and you had no idea that they looked at all your shit. Because all they have to do is block you again. Their activity goes away. I had to learn that because I panicked one time. And my daughter, I figured the kids would know, right? Teenagers would know, but they did not know because I said, because I'm not very tech savvy. And so like when I go on like Instagram and like, you know, you go to the messages and I keep forgetting that when you click on the profile picture, if it's got that colored ring, it opens up their stories. I keep forgetting that shit. So I did that one fucking time. To my ex gutter trash. And I was like, oh, fuck. It's like, I don't wonder. That wasn't my intention. And so I asked I was literally driving the girls to school and they were like, no, there's nothing you can do about it. I was like, Google knows the fucking answer. Google knows. And so I was like literally driving, which in California, you're not allowed to use your cell phone because I have 2 cell phone tickets. I got 2 cell phone tickets in the past because you're not allowed to touch your phone and fucking drive. And so I'm over here Googling how to make that shit go away. And they were like, if you block them, make sure that you block them for at least 24 hours and then the activity goes away. I was like, now I know. What did we do before the internet, bitches? Oh, waterworks. All I know is transparency. I don't know nothing fucking else. Trust me, I have 0 filter. This is very unfiltered, uncensored, real raw. Period. And hold your questions because we're going to do the techniques and I got to really talk to you about how to leverage time, which isn't going to take long. But if you are new here, I am never here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm only here to tell you what you need to hear. And I will also yell at you, bitch at you, and cuss you out if you get out of fucking line. Because that's the only way I help you get out of your own goddamn way. So oftentimes I do rant on here and bitch at you because sometimes you piss me off. Because you do the stupid shit. Then you book a call with me. And then I ask you how you found me, which I know how you found me. And you're like, oh, I watch your TikTok lives. Oh, I take all these notes. I was like, oh. Well, I'm just curious because you're doing everything I tell you not to do. So, I mean, I was just curious. What part of that were you listening to? You guys kill me. Can you keep your home? Tony, yes. Hold on. Yes, you can keep your home. But only if you believe you can. I'm not a goddamn fucking psychic. I don't know why people ask me that shit. Why I'm a psychic. But I'm just saying. You have to believe you can. And you don't even have to believe you can. You just have to keep telling yourself you can. See what I'm saying? I used to think you always had to believe things, but then if I went back into my mind, it wasn't that I believed necessarily, because how do you believe, right? When it's showing you the opposite. So it wasn't that I believed. It's just that nothing would stand in my way. I have conviction more than anything, right? It's like, I just had the attitude like, oh no, this is not happening. Nope. Reject. Anything I don't like, reject. I have the innate ability to not accept. So it wasn't that I believed shit. I just did it. That's how you have to look at it. You have to just do it. Don't question it. Don't worry about it. Just fucking do it. Stop wondering, what if I don't believe? Who gives a fuck? What the fuck does that mean, Precious? YSP trigger spiritual awakening. Huh? I don't understand what you're talking about. I need you to elaborate. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Jen. Hope you're great. I'm always great. Oh, I'm sure you did. I don't know what you're talking about. And what the fuck is a spiritual awakening? I mean, I know what it is. But how does someone trigger a spiritual awakening in you? YSP spirit trigger. I don't know what that means. Why are you confusing me? Lisa, SP has been silent for a month and still with gutter trash. Fuck gutter trash. Do what I just said to do. Just keep doing it. Don't worry about it, because here's the thing. If your SP has been silent for a month, how do you know he's with gutter trash still? Unless you're snooping. Unless you're snooping. Are you snooping, bitch? I'm willing to think you probably are. And second of all, don't question shit. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So what you need to do is control what's going on behind the scenes. He's completely miserable right now. I know all they do is argue. That's what's going on. Allow me to tell you what the fuck is going on behind the scenes. All he does is think about me, and all they do is argue. That's what's going on behind the scenes. There we go. Let me tell you what my shit is. And I'm not going to question shit. I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm not going to tell myself the opposite. Well, Waterworks, I rock with you too, bitch. Thanks, Salt Vibes, girlfriend. Okay, it's your second day here. You're trying to focus on what I said to bring your children back to you. Okay, so when it comes to, I had actually a coaching call for the same thing, and so it's how you have to see your children, right? So for your children, when it comes to bringing back your kids, a lot of it is how you see them, but how you see them when it comes to you. Okay. So like, obviously you don't see your children as evil bitches, right? So you want to see how you see them, but you want to change and add in how you want them to see you, right? Like they absolutely need me. They come to me for everything, right? They come to me for everything. I'm the most important person in their entire world. They need me in their life, right? That type of thing when it comes to your children. And they'll come around home. Do the cord cutting with them too. Cut the cord with your children. I turn the fucking air on because I'm hot when I come in here and then I'm fucking cold now. Oh, there's another time one. Stick around. Anyone who's focused on the time, but stick around. I'm going to tell you how to leverage the time. Okay? Because I don't understand why people are focused on the fucking time. I am not. It drives me nuts. For me, it would drive me nuts to focus on the time. Okay? I know Andy vibes. A lot of people, I know my friends and everybody want me to go back to brunette, cherry red, but I'm not. Not for now. Maybe in the future. Who knows? But my boyfriend likes the blonde, so I'll stick with the blonde. It's beneficial, if you know what I mean. Of course, salt vibes. Why? Like I know that you need your kids back in your life, but you need to flip that. Okay? If you need your kids back in your life, you need to flip that, and your kids need you in their life. Okay? Because it's like, say, it's no different than with SP. Okay? Is they need you more than you need them. Right? Like my daughter is not going to survive. She's 14. She's not going to survive on her own without me. Clearly, she made a whole fucking mess yesterday when I left her home alone for a couple goddamn hours. And what did she do? Spills rice all over the floor. She couldn't make rice. So you always have to look at it that way. When it comes to kids, when it comes to your SPs, they need you more than you need them. Will you survive? Yeah. Will they survive without you? No. No. Do I want them in my life? Yes. Do they need me in their life? 1,000%. See what I'm saying? Excuse me. See the difference? I want, they need. All of you should look at, oh, that was good. That was good. All of you should look at your SPs that way. Like, oh no, I want, they fucking need. There's a difference. Okay, I want to be with my SP. Yeah, they need to be with me. That's it. You know, they can't even breathe without me. Thanks, L girlfriend. Okay, Josu, you've been affirming since last night that there's, okay, so here's a problem with what you're saying, okay? This is where we always do wordplay, right? Where sometimes, is there a right and wrong way to affirm? Yes and no, okay? But you've been affirming since last night that there is movement happening even though you don't see it. So you know that there's always movement even though you don't see it, but instead, I would keep it short and simple where there's always movement. There's literally always movement in my 3D. There's always movement happening. Instead of, even though I don't see it, because then you keep it behind the scenes. See what I'm saying? We don't want to keep it behind the scenes. We want it to push out into the 3D. So there's always movement. There's literally always movement. Goddess of Hollywood. How much are the coaching calls? $1 million. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Well, take a screenshot of the name first, Becky. Please. There's always movement. Okay, so, you asked about coaching. Oh, it's my bad. It's less than $100. I'm the low price leader in the coaching space. Okay, perfect. I keep a half girlfriend. So if you want me, I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I've cut the time in half. Okay. So if you do what I fucking say, it's inevitable. Trust me. I've mastered the craft. I've only been teaching SP since February. I got my start in the manifestation with weight loss. So I'm good at both. Luckily for you, I lost over 100 pounds in 11 months, no diet, no exercise. So here, what we do is not only do we manifest our SPs back, but we also get our sexy back at the same goddamn fucking time. You know what I mean? And so, if you want me to manifest for you or you want to work with me one-on-one, all links are in my bio. But literally, I'm the low price leader in the coaching space. I refuse to raise. We are going to be raising the prices tomorrow, for the SP stories, guided meditations, and hypnosis audios, but that's it. And the coaching I don't want to raise the prices only because I want to help as many people as possible. So I can't do that if it's expensive as fuck, like a lot of these other fucking coaches that don't even help you. So there's that part. You know what I mean? So when you work with me, what we don't do is abandon you, okay? The level of support that you get from us, the level of value that you get, it doesn't compare to what other people teach, especially for what we charge. No one is going to give you as much value as we give you for what we charge for it. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going to charge you $500 like Scammy Ingram for 4 email coaching sessions. What the fuck is an email coaching? And then if I'm emailing you, how the hell do I not know that you're using ChatGPT? You know what I'm saying? And so no, we jump on an actual call. It's me, trust me. You can tell by my voice. And then we work on your specific situation so we can get your shit, because it's all about getting your shit. Because we teach 2 laws around here, the law of leverage and the law of get your shit. You heard it here first, because no one else teaches the law of get your shit unless they stole it from us, okay? Because that's what we coined here on this live. And the law of leverage. I was manifesting so far last night that I cried myself to sleep. I love that. You guys want, in case you're new here, do you guys want to know a little? I teach the dream method. I made a video. It's called the dream method, which, again, you heard it here first. If you want your SP to show up in your dreams consistently, all you have to do is fall asleep in one affirmation. I didn't think that was possible at first, but then I did it. And I was like, oh shit, yeah. All you do is fall asleep saying one thing to yourself. So for me, it was, he is so in love with me, right? And I would fall asleep in that one affirmation and boom, guess who was in my dreams? Now, if all you motherfuckers would stop listening to my shit at night, you're like, you sell sleep meditations, bitch. I know. But if you, so many people are like, I listen to you as I go to sleep. This is why I literally coach you guys in my dreams. I swear to God, you guys are in my dreams all the fucking time. Every day. You're in my dreams. With my boyfriend, of course, but you're in my dreams. Every fucking day. I'm like dead ass serious too. Rob, you better check yourself, bitch. Goddess, how do you make sure that negative thoughts don't manifest? Because you set the rules to your manifestation, okay? You always set the rules to your manifestation. Snaps to here comes trouble, but don't be trouble in the WhatsApp. Just kidding. But not kidding. How to make sure negative thoughts don't manifest. Okay, so you set the rules to your manifestation. Okay, who decided what rules you need to have? You know, so many people learn about Neville Goddard, but they forget that Neville Goddard did not create the law first and foremost, okay? Also, Neville Goddard had a teacher, Abdullah, okay? So Neville Goddard teaches from his own perspective, right? So he had his own rules, but who the fuck says that those are the rules? Him? Seriously? So if we have the ability to manifest and speak into existence, why the fuck can't we set our own rules? So I tell you guys, while you are focused on SP, you should be focused on life in fucking general. Okay? So you do that by setting your own rules. So you should literally every day be affirming, even if it's like with my 5x5 method, okay? 5 minutes, 5 times per day. Morning, mid-morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, nighttime. You should schedule that out because mainly SPs, as we know, when you're focused on SPs, yes, you have your set of affirmations. When we jump on a call, I give you those affirmations, right? I give them to you here too. Different general affirmations, right? So you have your affirmations, right? But mainly when it comes to SP, it's inner conversations, what you're consistently telling yourself. But when it comes to setting the rules, you guys should set time where you are affirming for your goddamn fucking rules. Like, I'm a master at this shit. My SP, whatever the name is, Brian is the easiest for me to manifest. I always get what I want and it comes to me immediately. My negative thoughts don't manifest. My negative thoughts don't manifest. Now that doesn't give you carte blanche to go have negative ass thoughts, okay? Because remember, you have to create the assumption when you're saying that. Okay? Or you can be clever about it and turn it into an inner conversation, which goes directly into the subconscious mind, not the conscious, right? Because let me remind you for the 10,000th time, affirmations are designed to create repetition consciously because you're consciously, robotically affirming to create an assumption in the subconscious mind. But if you want to bypass that shit, which is how you've been manifesting your entire life, you have inner conversations, natural conversations, which go directly into the subconscious mind, which is what's pushing out. This is how you've been manifesting your entire life. Okay, so you were not affirming that he's going to break up with me, he's going to break up with me, he's going to break up with me, he's going to break up with me. But instead, what you were doing is in your mind, like, I don't even know if we're good. Like, does he even want to be with me anymore? Like, he's changed, right? You were having these conversations in your fucking mind. Oh, or you were like, ring-a-ding-ding. I don't know if he wants to be with me. Like, I'm not sure anymore. He's acting so different. I think he's going to break up with me. Like, I don't think we're going to be together. I'd rather be single. This, that, and the fucking third. That's what you've been doing. So that's what's been showing up and producing over and over to go quickly. So you could also have those inner conversations like, I totally know my negative thoughts don't manifest. Like any negative thought I have, it never manifests at all. It never shows up. Like my negative thoughts just don't produce into my 3D. You can have those inner conversations. There's no limits to what you can do. Unless, of course, you decide that there is. Because I tell you, your 3D, let me break this down one more goddamn time before we get into it. Your 3D are your current assumptions because it's in your reality. So in order for you to replace your assumptions that are already based on your 3D, you need to tell yourself some different shit. That's how you replace the assumptions. How else do you think you're going to do it? That's why you can't keep acknowledging the fucking 3D, because if you keep acknowledging the 3D, if you keep reacting to your reality, you keep the assumptions in place. So instead, you need to start controlling, your thoughts need to control the 3D. So therefore, those assumptions that are already here start to get replaced with the ones that you fucking actually want. That's how that works. So as the manifest, in case you're new here, we don't teach all you need to do is fucking affirm, because that's the biggest crock of shit in the manifestation community. In the law of assumption community, the biggest crock of shit is just decide, step into the void, just affirm. Just act as if. No, if you could just decide, right? This is where I would challenge these bitches. That's why I don't go on. That's why I need to go on them. But when they want to sit there and be like, just decide. Cool, sick. Well, have you just decided that you're a millionaire yet? And can you show me your bank account? Since it's so easy to just decide. Are you married yet? Because if it's so easy to just decide, why are you not married yet? Why you want to tell your people to just decide. Because they know that that's bullshit. Just live in the end. Okay, cool, sick. So are you married? Are you a millionaire? All that shit? Do you have the perfect life? If you could just live in the end. No. And just affirm. Okay, cool, sick. So if everyone only had to just affirm, wouldn't everybody have everything? Wouldn't everybody do it? We'd have no poverty in this world because everybody would catch on and be like, oh shit, I just have to tell myself I'm fucking rich and I'm just going to be rich, sick. Wouldn't that be the case? Wouldn't everybody have their SPs back if all they had to do was just affirm? That's why it's bullshit. I'm not saying to not affirm. I stand by affirming. But affirming is designed to distract your thoughts. That's the purpose of it. To distract your mind. That's the purpose. But you never had to affirm for anything in your entire life, did you? No. So what makes you think you have to do that now? You don't. But it's designed to distract your mind. It's easy. Okay, it's easy. And that's why people do it. But people that tell you that stupid shit when it comes to manifesting your SP back is because they haven't manifested. Maybe they've manifested an SP, but manifesting an SP back is something totally fucking different. So there's things that they don't tell you because it's things that they don't know. Okay, because they saw videos on it, sounded good. That's the consensus in the community. So let me just parrot that shit back. But luckily for you bitches, my background is on the study of the mind. I know exactly how the subconscious mind works. So because of that, and that's how you're pushing out, because you're not consciously creating shit. You're consciously aware of what you're creating, but you're not consciously creating anything. Duh. So it comes in, it goes into your subconscious mind, which is the mover, shaker, motivator of everything that you do in your entire life. So luckily for you, I know exactly how that subconscious mind works. That's my background. Those are my credentials. So therefore, I blend manifestation with logic, with the subconscious mind, so you get your shit much faster because I'm fucking impatient. So because I'm impatient, I know you're impatient because you're my peeps. So I am impatient with you too. See what I'm saying? So because I'm impatient, I was going to figure this shit out. I'm like, no, I need to leverage everything. All I need to know is the basics. And now I'm going to fucking leverage all that shit, right? That's like I said with cooking. All you need to know is the basics of cooking. And now you're like, okay, sick. So then I don't need to measure shit unless you're my boyfriend. He measures. But if not, no, dash of this, dash of that, dash of this. Now you get to play. Right? Ow! I hit my scab on my desk, getting all into the dash. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. I don't digress, like James said. We do not digress around here. Yes, Jen, I can. After I go, it'll be later on in the afternoon. After I got to take my daughter grocery shopping so she can, rack up my bill. And then we have to go to the gas station because she needs to get gum. And apparently gum is not good at the grocery store. It needs to be bought and paid for at the gas station. The kids these days. Then she wants to get something to eat, which I'm pretty sure it will be McDonald's. I should take her to the grocery store on Sunday because at least I know that we're guaranteed to not go to Chick-fil-A. Because them bitches is not open. Okay, back on track. Pink Her 6. Is it okay to watch horoscope tarot videos while manifesting? Yes and no. Okay, there's always a yes and a no. So is it okay to do that? Sure. But not if it's going to get in your fucking head. Okay, not if it's going to get in your head. First of all, no one in their entire life should live their life off of a fucking horoscope reading. We'll just start there. I mean, I literally pick and choose. I'm doing them now, Betty. I literally pick and choose when the fuck what I believe about my horoscope. I do. You'll hear me, guys. You'll hear me say that. You're like, I'm a Libra, so I'm hard-headed, right? That's all the fuck I know. I don't need to know. I don't need to know shit else. There's certain things I need to know. Other than that, I am not going to read my goddamn horoscope every day and live my life based on my fucking horoscope and be like, oh, well, today they said, unless it's what I want to hear. I am a Libra, bitch. I am a Libra. We're fiery. Wow. See, I only hear what I want to, I only believe what I want to believe. But then I make that shit work for me. Okay? Then I make that shit work for me. But tarot card readings, sure, you can listen to them as long as it's a tarot card reading I fucking want. I don't listen to anything I don't want. So like, let's say I did a pick a card reading, because I used to do that shit. Pick a card reading, right? I'll pick all 4 goddamn cards until I get the reading I want to hear. And then I'm like, hell yeah, that's my reading. I'll literally tell myself. I'm so ridiculous. I would like pick a card and then it would not be the reading that I wanted. And then I'd be like, oh, I meant to pick this one. My fucking nails. And then and I would just go through them, bitches. So do I listen to tarot card readings now? I do. But I only listen to the tarot card reading shorts. Excited for our session tomorrow too, Molly. How the fuck did you slide into my calendar tomorrow? So, you see what I'm saying? I'll only listen to the shorts because they're all positive ass readings, right? Yeah. If it ain't the reading I don't want, you have me fucked up if you think I'm gonna listen to that shit. Nope. I don't listen to anything unless it's what I want to hear. There's that part. So. Oh, right. So let's get into the techniques, and then I'm going to tell you how to leverage fucking time. Okay? So I gotta go turn the air off. It's fucking cold. Oh. That's why you got on my calendar yesterday. I'm like, clever. Because I was like, how the hell? I love it. Okie dokeskali. Now, we're going to do the techniques. We do 2 techniques here almost every single day, assuming I stay on track. Okay, sometimes I get distracted. So the 2 techniques we do is, the first one is cord cutting, where we're going to cut the energy with your SP. You are not cutting them out of your life, because last time I checked, my daughter's still fucking here, okay? You are just cutting the energetic tie with your SP, okay? The negative energy. So it's like when you met your SP, you put on a shirt and you never took the shit off. It's time to take it off and wash it, okay? So therefore it's nice, clean, fresh energy. And that's what we do. Okay? Voltaire, nothing is random. It is not a coincidence. That's movement. It's called movement. Okay? So that's what we do. So that's the first exercise we do. It's a very short visualization exercise. If you are not a huge visualizer, don't worry about it. It still fucking works. I'm not either. It's cool. Okay, the second thing we're going to do is the photo method. The photo method is what somebody else said they did earlier today and got a text right after he did it. That's what we do. Okay, so we're going to do the photo method after that because we want to cleanse the energy, because the thing is, when you cleanse that energy, they will think about you. They don't have a choice. They automatically will think about you. Okay. And so when they, look at that, Chris Peace, I started the cord cutting with my SP daughter. She and I are now texting each other. See, snaps for Chris Peace. That's how this shit works. Okay. And so we're going to do that because they will think about you, but this time it will be different. And that's the whole point. So now that they're thinking about you, now let's get you some fucking contact. You know what I'm saying? Okay? He sent me a cute message and then edited it, taking out all the cute stuff. What, Sarah? What? We might need to talk because this is like playing a game of ping pong in the current second. Not the vibe. Okay. Oh, right. Now, let's do the cord cutting. Get in a nice, comfy goddamn place. How about that? Okay, get in a nice, comfy place so we can begin. And because this is actually on the suggestion of Rob, is now I have music to soothe. To soothe. What are you talking about, Sarah? The 2 techniques I just talked about, we're doing right now. We do them live. We do not waste a coaching call for that shit. Okay? We do not do that. When we get on a coaching call, we get to work, bitch. We get to work. I need your backstory, and then we recreate your SP on the spot, and then we get to work. I tell you exactly how to play your part and how to do what you got to do to get your SP back. Because I have to hear your story, and then I tell you exactly where you're going wrong, so you can get your shit right. Okay? What up, Aries? Stick around, because we're about to... Yes, Sarah. We're about to do the cord cutting. So by now, you should be in a comfortable goddamn place, because we were talking about it for about 5 minutes. And now, I want you to sit back, and I want you to relax. Yes, sir. I remember, girlfriend. Oh, right. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Baby, fuck you. And I want you to just fucking relax. Release the tension for just a minute. Clear your mind for just a minute. Be present in the moment. Forget about the past. Forget about 10 minutes ago. Forget about 10 minutes from now. Just relax. And I want you to imagine that you're in a giant amphitheater. It's dark outside. There's no one there but you. And you're sitting in the middle of this giant amphitheater. And in front of you, there's a stage. And on this stage, there's a single stage light. The stage light runs from the ceiling to the center of the stage. I want you to focus your attention on that stage light for just a moment. And as you stare into the light, you start to realize that you're actually not alone. In fact, you notice that off in the distance, in the back of the stage, out of the light, a dark, shadowy figure. And as you shift your focus to the dark, shadowy figure, you start to realize that that person is your SP. Now, I want you to ask your SP, say their name, and I want you to ask them to come into the light, into the center of the stage. Do that now. And as they start to step into the light, into the center of the stage, you start to notice their facial features, their physical features, and you also notice a gold cord that runs directly from your third eye into theirs. Now, I want you to ask your SP these 2 questions, and I want you to hear them respond. If you can hear their voice, great. If you can't hear their voice, that's okay too. I want you to ask your SP right now, do you support me? Hear them tell you, yes. Now ask your SP, do you love me? Also hear them tell you, yes. Now I want you to say these 4 phrases to your SP. This time, you're not going to hear them respond, and that's okay. I want you to look at your SP right in their eyes, and I want you to tell your SP, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now I want you to reach up with your hands as if it's a pair of scissors, and I want you to cut the gold cord that runs directly from your third eye only, leaving the gold cord intact with your SP's third eye. And as the gold cord begins to fall to the floor, I want you to reach up with your other hand And I want you to grab the roots of that gold cord and just pull them out of your third eye and toss them aside. And as the cord continues to fall to the floor, your SP starts to float away like a giant balloon. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther and smaller and smaller and farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and smaller until they just disappear. Now take another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and open your eyes. Okay. Now, Becky, if you want to leave some smartest little fucking comment again, and Taylor, if you want to sit there and you want to fucking piggyback off her and be a cheerleader, bitch, I ain't listening to your audio message now. I was going to listen to it right after this live, and now I'm not going to do it. Just kidding. I love you, bitch. I love you. Okay. Rob. He said, don't close your eyes while driving. Please pull over. You're crazy. Thanks, Jenna and Elle. Okay, that's not uncommon, Jenna. Okay, it's not uncommon. Okay, for people to be emotional, that's okay. You're not ever cutting that out. All you are is releasing, right? When you say that you... No, I feel left out, Taylor. When you say that you are... the reason we say these four terms, it comes from an ancient Hawaiian tradition called Ho'oponopono, okay? And when you say these terms, yes, Riba, I can when the link is in, it's up this way, my bio, okay? The reason why we say these terms is because it's, when it comes to SP, it's saying, I'm sorry. It's, I'm sorry for the part I played. I'm sorry for choosing the version of you that I didn't want, right? Please forgive me. Please forgive me for the role that I played in this, right? Please forgive me for not fucking correcting my goddamn thoughts, not knowing what I was doing, right? Creating this. And so it's like, then thank you is obviously the conclusion, right? Thank you. I know that we're good and I love you. The obvious conclusion that you love them. That's what those are for, okay? Manifest for me works like this. It's very simple. We jump on a quick call. I need to know your backstory, not your entire life's history, but your back, unless you're Christy for real. But, good, Chris. Oh yeah, we jump on a call. I listen to your backstory, figure out where the problem is. We recreate your SP on the spot. And then I tell you how to play your part so that we work in alignment together. It's a very simple role to play. Okay. It's a very simple role to play. Because I can bring them back to you. I'll bring them to your door, but I can't control the version of your SP that shows up. That's entirely up to you, which is why we recreate them. Okay. Which is why, that's your role to play, is how you see your SP. So therefore the version that you want is the one that comes. Okay. And then you're put in a WhatsApp group. Like I said, we don't abandon you. As of right now, we don't have a time limit on it, but as of the 1st, we are going to be putting a time limit on it, only because we have a shit ton of people, which is fine. But we do that, and then you're put in a private WhatsApp group, and then the difference between us and other people, because there's other people that offer the same service, but the difference between us, one, is I'm good at it, and two, what we do differently is we support you through it. So it's like, let's say, like, I'm not just going to bring you in contact. That's fucking stupid. Okay. So it's like they contact you. We need to know about it. That's what's different between us and somebody else. I'm not going to give you a weekly update report about what I did when it's the same thing every day. And then that's it. No, I need to know when they contact you, because we need to walk you through that shit, because some people fuck it up. Some people screw it up. Okay. And so we need to know about it. We walk you through that so that you keep that movement going. And then while you keep that movement going, we move on to the next step. Right? I've had people come in contact with their SPs same day, within 48 hours. I've had several people within 48 hours have a total turnaround. Okay. We have somebody else who just messaged, yesterday, Bevy said, in our system, that said that she's been spending a whole lot more time with her SP since working with us. I have somebody else who had a complete turnaround within 7 days with their SP. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So there's that. And I'll link is in my bio. Okay, so if I see SP this weekend, I should bring up I miss him. No, you should not. I mean, if he says he misses you, cool, then you can reciprocate. But I certainly wouldn't. That's chasing. It's not forcing a 3D, it's chasing. Okay? And you don't need to chase. Okay? We're getting off topic again, bitch. Okay, we got to do the second technique. Okay, then I'll answer your questions and I will tell you how to leverage time. Okay, so you don't want to, so you keep it natural. Just be perfect girlfriend. Yes, even if you're French. We have lots of people that are in other countries. Okay, so now let's do the photo method. Get the photos of your SP out. That's right, queens don't chase. Get the photos of your SP out. Now let's get you some contact, okay? This is why our next intensive that's coming up August 3rd is very important for a lot of you. I know, me too, Jenna. That's fine. Use the one on your phone. Yeah. I used to talk to my boyfriend all the time on my phone. Okay, so now that you got the SP photo out, this is why our next intensive coming up is really important, is because a part of this is putting yourself on the pedestal. Not only remembering who you were, okay? Yes, even if you're French, we can manifest for you. That's fine. I have lots of friends. I've worked with lots of people in France. When I did business coaching, I had a lot of French clients. Anyway. I need you have to be on that pedestal, and you have to remember who you are. So many of you forget who you are, who you truly are. You think you want to be this person, but the problem is your SP was not the same in the beginning of your relationship as he was at the end of your relationship. But the reality is, neither were you. You also changed, okay? So this is where you're coming from a place of putting your SP on the pedestal when you must be there. Because when you know who you are, when you know what you have to offer, so do they. So do they. Okay? This is where you leverage everyone as you pushed out, because everyone as you pushed out works across the board, okay? It doesn't just work in your reality. It works in every fucking body's reality. Okay, this is how it is. So this is where you leverage it, saying, okay, so how I see myself is going to be how he sees me. That's the leverage. But the key is to keep you on that pedestal and not chase, not come from a place of needing your SP. So you need to go back right now. And this is what I'm going to walk you through, that unshakable, undeniable self-concept, though. One that you'll never be off that pedestal again in your entire goddamn life. If you do what the fuck I say, of course. So if you want to join our intensive, click the link in my bio. Okay? It'll change your life. Well, salt vibes. I'm looking forward to working with you, bitch. It will change your life. Okay, it really will change your life. In all fronts, because you should be on that pedestal, period. Because then you wouldn't tolerate shit in your life that you don't fucking like. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't tolerate anything in your life you didn't like. Rejection from not just your SP, but anything else. Who the fuck rejects me? You know what I'm saying? No. Did you just tell me no? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So there's that part. So anyway, I want you to go back to the beginning of your relationship. I have a shit ton of testimonials healing at the table. There's a whole Google Drive of them. Plus, they're all in my fucking phone. Plus, they're posted here by members every day. I need to get better at that. I really need to go through it. This weekend, I commit that I will go through them. Okay, I will go through them. And I will start posting them because I have a shit ton. I have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials. Okay, so thanks, Jenny girlfriend. Jenny from the block. You can pay my rent, Felix. Go ahead. Okay, so I need you to go back to the beginning of your relationship. Do it now. And I need you to recall, who in the fuck were you? Who were you? Recall that now. Remember who you were. Because in the beginning of your relationship, you had a confidence level about you. You knew who you were. There was no doubt about it. You knew who you were. You didn't seek validation from anybody, especially not a man or a woman. You knew who you were, where when you met your SP, sure, maybe some of you weren't even interested in your SP when you met him, but maybe when you met your SP, maybe you wanted to be with them, but you certainly didn't need to be with them. Your identity was certainly not wrapped up in your SP at all, right? You knew who you were, and because you knew who you were, so did your SP. He saw you differently. Your SP chased you. They were attracted to you. They admired you. They wanted to be with you. They caught feelings for you. They called and texted you all the time. They wanted to be around you all the time. That version of who you are is who your SP fell in love with, wanted to be with. So you have to go back to that version of who you are, but the evolved version, the one that is different, but evolved, but back to who you were. Thanks, girlfriend. Thanks, pumpkin. Snaps for texting me all day long. That's right, baby. Because he does. He texted you all day long. He did that, right? He texted you all the time. You never questioned shit. That's what that's about. So you must go back to that version. You must remember who you were and become that version of you again. Step into that version of you again. Like mama and papa got a brand new baby, bitch. I'm back. I know who I am now. Again. Become that. Right now. Remember that. And that's not who you are. That confident bad bitch or man. Now, I want you now to go into a time in your relationship where everything was perfect. Everything was perfect. Where you didn't question anything when it came to your SP. Go back to that time in your relationship. And I want you to remember who they were for you. Who were they for you? Because that version of your SP still exists. They've already shown you who they really were for you. So I want you right now to go back to that version right now. Remember that version of your SP, because that version of your SP, you didn't question a damn thing. You didn't question shit at all. You weren't wondering how they felt about you. You were not wondering if they were going to call you, text you. You just knew. Like, you just knew. Every day you would hear from them. You knew that you would spend time with them. You saw them all the time. You knew how they felt about you. You knew that they wanted to be with you. That version of your SP is also why you want them back. Remember, the version of your SP, which is why you even want them fucking back. Remember that version now. Recall that version now. No other version of your SP, I don't give a shit who they were 2 minutes ago. That isn't who they are anymore. Salt Vibes, remember that right now. I don't care who they were 2 minutes ago. All that matters is the version of them that you're selecting and choosing to select now. They have no choice but to conform to the version of them that you are selecting. So select that version of them now. Now, the fact is, they think about you all the time. Then good. What do you want them to be for you, Meme? How do you want to see them? You select that version by recalling who they were. By recalling who they were. Oh, Brooklyn, that's not good. How do you want me to help you with that, girl? Okay, Brooklyn, I'll help you after this. Okay, so you recall them. The only way you select that version is by remembering who they were. Write it down. 1000%, Jenna. We've had many people get their SP to stop doing drugs. That's actually not hard. Okay. Brooklyn, I will help you after this shit, bitch. That's it. That's it, Taylor. It's not difficult. You just have to remember who they are. Write that shit down if you need to. Read it to yourself. Remember the qualities they possessed, who they were for you. Why them? What makes them so special in your life? Because they have been thinking about you a lot. Anytime you think about them, they are thinking about you, and vice versa. And the problem is, there's not a red flag that goes up into your mind that's like, they're thinking about you. These are their thoughts, not yours. There's not that shit going on. So oftentimes you get confused of when it's your thoughts versus their thoughts of you, which is why sometimes you'll get random thoughts about them that will pop into your head. That's not you, that's them. You'll get random memories that will pop up. That's not you, that's them. Which is why oftentimes you have to try to not think about them. That's because they're thinking about you. Thought transmission goes both directions. It doesn't only go one way. You're just learning how to control it. They have been wanting to contact you for a long time. They have been, if you think that they're not checking up on you and looking at your shit, you are sadly mistaken. They go on your profile every single day. Every day they go on your profile and they are looking at you. They are thinking about you all the time. They are going down memory lane after memory lane, going in your photos over and over and over again, recalling all the memories. They have been wanting to contact you for a long fucking time. For a long time. They have written endless text messages to you. They have looked at that contact button a lot when it comes to you. But the only reason they haven't been able to press send and press the call button is because you have not allowed them to. Because you're still seeing them as the version of them that you don't want them to be for you. So, because either way, you're expecting something. You're either expecting them to contact you. You're either expecting them to ghost you, block you, not want to be with you, not want anything to do with you, moved on. Juanita, I'll answer that after this shit, bitch. All of that shit. You're either expecting them to not want to be with you, not talk to you, not want to contact you, not want anything to do with you, moved on, gutter trash, all that shit. Or you're expecting them to be obsessed with you. Oh, I'm all they ever think about. They absolutely want to contact me. They can't stop thinking about me. I'm all they ever think about. Why wouldn't they contact me? They want to tell me all the shit I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you're expecting something. If you're dealing with fucking gutter trash, stick around. Because after I tell you how to leverage time, I will tell you how to banish gutter trash to the dumpster they crawled out of, aka third party. Don't worry about it. We're good around that. We're good here about that. That's our superpower, okay? Relax. Chill, bitch. Chill. Okay? So, if you are new here, I want you to put on your fucking crown. If you are not new here, then I certainly need you to straighten your crown, because here we get what the fuck we want and we get it when we want it. We do not settle for less than what we deserve. When queens and kings give a command, do they question, wonder, worry, doubt, check to see if their command is fulfilled? No. When queens and kings give a command, there's nothing to fucking check. There's nothing to question. There's nothing to doubt. They know I gave the command. It must be fulfilled. There's nothing to check. There's no doubt. That is who you are now. You are the queen and the king of your reality. What the fuck you say goes. Period. That's right, Taylor. Put on your Burger King crown, because low-key I wanted to seriously go get a Burger King crown. I'm just too lazy to drive there. Yes, Ray, I will go live tomorrow, of course. And I'm going to do a special live for my super fans tomorrow, too. It'll be right after this one. So, anyway. Taylor. Okay, so now you're going to tell your SP right now what the fuck their shit is going to be. Okay? Now, if you're alone, say it out loud. Say it with a little bit of backbone. If you're not alone, say it in your mind so you don't look like a complete fucking wacko. Okay? Now, you're going to look at your SP's photo and you're going to tell them if you're in contact with your SP or you are in no contact with, if you're in no contact with your SP or you are in contact with your SP, but it is not consistent contact, then you're going to tell their ass to fucking contact you. You can say contacting, texting, calling. It really doesn't fucking matter. However they would naturally reach out to you is exactly how they're going to do that. So you're going to look at their ass and you're going to tell them to contact you. You're going to look at them and be like, you're contacting me right now. You are fucking contacting me right now. You are 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 contacting me right now. You know you want to contact me right now. You are contacting me right now. Period, point, fucking blank. You're contacting me right now. Talk to you soon, sweetheart. That type of thing. Now, if you're in no contact, yes, Jenna, you are looking at their photo and saying this. You can say it out loud. I like to say it out loud when I'm alone because you can say it with a little bit of fucking backbone. If you are not alone, say it in your mind, obviously, so you don't look like a complete weirdo, okay? But like, get authority. If you're pissed off, get pissed off with them. If you're annoyed, get annoyed. Use tonality because tonality is a majority of communication, okay? So you could tell them right there. Did I ask what your fucking circumstances are? I just said if you're in no contact, pay the fuck attention. If you're in no contact with your SP or you are in contact, but it is not consistent contact, I covered the no contact category. Okay, bitch, pay the fuck attention. Okay, that's how this works. Okay, now, if you're in consistent contact with your SP, or if you're in consistent contact with your SP, you can tell them that you can either do the first one, tell them to contact you, like if you're long distance, and that's okay, Alice. I just yell. Because you're not the only one that's fucking mentioned their circumstances, which I didn't ask a goddamn person what the fuck your circumstances are. Did I? No, I did not. That's right. Taylor, no, Spicy Jennifer came out. So, if you're in consistent contact, then you can tell them they're going to contact you, or you can say, you're coming to see me today. You know you want to come see me today. You are coming to see me today. You know you want to come see me today. You're coming to fucking see me today. Okay? Now, if you're in any of the ships, friendship, situationship, relationship, marriage ship, any of that shit, then you can say one of the two first things, or you can have fun with it. You can tell them, you're bringing me dinner tonight. You know you want to bring me dinner tonight. You're cooking, you're buying me flowers today. You know you want to buy me flowers today. You're giving me a massage today. You know you want to give me a massage today. You're taking me on a date tonight. You know you want to take me on a date tonight. You're giving me sexy time tonight. You know you want to give me sexy time tonight. Whatever the fuck you want. The world is your oyster. And there is no fucking limits. I can sit here all the day and tell you circumstances don't matter. I made a whole video about that. Check it out. Watch it. Because circumstances do and don't matter. They only matter if you assume they matter. Yeah, everything's an assumption. So I can tell you circumstances don't matter, circumstances don't matter, circumstances don't matter. But if you assume that it does matter, well, then we got a whole fucking problem. Don't we? Yes. So fuck your circumstances. Who cares? It's not a circumstance. Relax. Okay? Now, I have to go to the ladies' room. So and I'm going to go take a fucking bite. So go give your commands right now and allow yourself to be soothed by some music that you won't hear anywhere else. Stick around. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before you give your fucking commands, stick around because I'm going to tell you how to leverage time. I also give you a homework assignment every goddamn fucking day. And then if you keep this stupid shit up with the fucking circumstances and all this nonsense that just appeared, then I'm going to fucking bitch at you because that's what we do around here. Do you understand? Okay. Now, give your commands and expect them. Expect something different from your SPs. Expect them to contact you.
3 hours life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. Inner convos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties on, stop spiraling, keep moving on. We don't verbalize, we internalize. Now the whole damn family shines. Hey, leverage the law, stand up tall, don't fear the fall. Channel your queen energy, manifesting royalty. Hey, suit your own horn, no story, dead gone. Dream team, bitches, crown held high. We create our reality tonight. Some came shattered, some came lost, thinking love had a heavy cost. Now we walk like kings and queens, living things we used to dream. Don't worry, just be, she said. Get the old version out your head. Movement first, now watch them chase. Manifestation all over the place. Persist king, persist queen. Best damn mindset we've ever seen. From the lives to the late night calls, she taught us how to have it all. No more fear, no more lack. The bitch is back, the bitch is back. Leverage the law, hold the power, own it all. Channel your king energy, channel your queen energy. Put your crown on, take it throne. You were never meant to beg for crumbs. Dream team, bitches loud and bright. We create our reality tonight. Three hours life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. In a convos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties on, stop spiraling, keep moving on. We don't verbalize, we internalize. Now the whole damn family shines. Hey, leverage the law, stand up tall, don't fear the fall. Channel your queen energy, manifesting royalty. Hey, toot your own horn, old story dead and gone. Dream team bitches, crown held high. We create our reality tonight. Some came shattered, some came lost, thinking love had a heavy cost. Now we walk like kings and queens, living things we used to dream. Don't worry, just be, she said. Get the old version out your head. Movement first, now watch them chase. Manifestation all over the place. Versus king, versus queen. Best damn mindset we've ever seen. From the lives to the late night calls, she taught us how to have it all. No more fear, no more lack. The bitch is back, the bitch is back. Leverage the law, hold the power, own it all. Channel your king energy, channel your queen energy. Put your crown on, take it throne. You were never meant to beg for crumbs. Dream team bitches loud and bright. We create our reality tonight.
Yes. That's right. So, hopefully, you learned something by that song. Step into your fucking power. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. Okie doke Scully. Yes, if you want to join the WhatsApp community, it's literally only $7. It's cheap as fuck, okay? But you'll get a lot of benefit from it. And you also get inspired by success stories. And we also give advice in there too. And I check your ass if you fucking get out of line. And I still didn't turn off the goddamn air. We're going to have to roll with it. Hopefully it'll turn it off. You can do it daily. You can leverage the photo for anything, okay? You can talk to them, okay? Understand that yeah, Bo, of course it does. We have a lot of male clienteles. Our most recent success with a man is he was in no contact with his SP, and he called her, he came across my lives, and he's like, well, she says I can contact. So he contacted her. She did not reply. So then he hired me, and he hired me to work, to manifest for him. And within 48 hours, she contacted him and total turnaround. She told him everything he wanted to hear, and she was willing to leave everything for him. 48 hours. He had the happiest night of his life. Yes, so there's that. Okay? So, you know what? Fuck this. I need to go turn off the goddamn. Give me 1 second. Cold as fucking. Okay, now I gotta wait till it turns its own ass off. Okay, okay. So, how do you leverage fucking time? It's cold as shit in here, James. Or I said it's cold as fuck in here. I don't know. How do you leverage time, my friends? Okay, so a lot of you guys be focused on the fucking time. Here's how you leverage time. You make it work for you, okay? So, like, if you're thinking about how long it's been since they've contacted you. Oh, sorry, I digress. Hold on a sec. For people that were asking about the photo method, is you can tell them anything. There's no limit. So you can literally talk to them, okay? You can talk to them. You can talk to their photo. Literally tell them how you feel, right? How do they feel about you too? Like, you know you love me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want to tell them, right? You know you love me. You know you want to be with me. You know this. Like, you know that you think about nothing but me. Okay? You can tell them that. You can tell them, we're getting back together right now. We're getting back together right now. Like, who the fuck? We're getting back together right now. That type of shit. Okay? So you can tell them that. We're getting back together right now. We're absolutely getting back together right now. Okay? You can tell them that, right? You can tell them anything you want. There's no limit. There's no limit. Talk to them. Talk to them. If you, instead of, chasing them and blowing their shit up, you may as well talk to their photo in fucking stead. How about that? Okay? So that's what you do. Now, it's really, really easy to leverage time. It's very simple of a process, okay? So if you're focused on the time, like, I haven't talked to them and like it's been 4 months since we talked. It's been 6 months since I last saw that, this, that, and the fucking third. Instead, if you're going to focus on the time, then you may as well leverage time. And you may as well start, instead of telling yourself how long it's been since you talked to them, you may as well tell their ass, every day that goes by, you miss me. I know every day that goes by, he misses me even fucking more. He absolutely misses me even more. Yep. Every second that goes by that we don't talk, all he can do is think about me. Like literally every second that goes by, all he does is think about me. Every day that goes by, he wants me even more and more and more. Right? See what I'm saying? So it's like you're taking time and you're leveraging the time. So instead of focusing on, he hasn't talked to me in 4 months, it's like, no, like every fucking minute that goes by, that man misses me even more. He cannot stand to be away from me. Every day that goes by, yeah, he's completely miserable without me. He's even more and more sad every second we're not there together. All he does is think about me. And like literally every second that goes by, all he does is think about me. Leverage time. Stop putting negative, because what you're doing when you're thinking about the time, what you're doing though, is you're thinking about the negative. You're assigning negative meaning to the time. Okay. You're assigning negative meaning to the time. So instead, you may as well assign positive meaning to the fucking time. Because again, this is why we have the toot your horn intensive. Because again, what you're doing is making yourself feel better. Everything you do, everything you think about when it comes to your SP should be designed to make you feel better. That's right. Time is your bitch, the feminine divine. Okay. It should all be designed to make you feel better. Everything you do. Yeah, Sab, I do feel like you're okay for the intensive. You're in a much better place, okay? At that time you weren't, and it's fine. Okay? But you need to, and if you're not sure if you're ready for the intensive, message Bevy. We'll let you know if you are or not, okay? But you need to leverage the time. Well, thanks, Elle. That's what I'm here for, is to clearly explain things, okay? Everything is about leverage. Who the fuck says that, who decided that you have to follow the law? Of course, follow your state laws. Don't get me confused. But you don't have to follow the law. You can leverage everything. You should be leveraging every fucking thing. Everything that comes out the goddamn mouth, you should be leveraging. Everything that's in your reality, you should be leveraging. Every fucking thing you should be leveraging to work for you instead of against you. You guys are constantly beating yourselves up. Negative meaning, negative meaning, negative meaning. Hurt my feelings, hurt my feelings, hurt my feelings. For what? You don't feel good about it. You're upset. You're crying. And for fucking what? When nothing has meaning. Nothing has meaning until you give it a meaning. So why in the fuck do you want negative meaning, negative meaning, negative meaning? Hurt my feelings, hurt my feelings, hurt my feelings. Feel like shit, feel like shit, feel like shit. For what? When what you should be doing is taking it and saying, no, fuck that shit. Fuck you. Fuck the 3D. Because that's what we say. Fuck the 3D unless it shows me what I want to see. Fuck the 3D. I'm going to tell myself what the hell I want everything to mean. What I want everything to mean. Because it's going to make me feel good. It's literally going to make me feel good. Really good about myself. So, of course, every time you see them online, like let's say you're not blocked. Every time you see them online, oh yeah, of course they're online. Why wouldn't they be online? Because all they want to do is see if I'm online. Mm-hmm. Yep, look at him. I know he's thinking about me right now. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? I know he wants nothing to be with me. The only thing that feels right to him is being with me. Of course. Duh. See how I say it? I don't say it like a little puppy fucking dog that's not sure about shit. This isn't a robotic affirmation. This is you tooting your own fucking horn. This is you that is putting yourself on the fucking pedestal 100% of the time. And this is you making yourself fucking feel better every goddamn fucking day. Because either way it goes, you're right. Your subconscious mind only has a couple jobs. It takes you at your word. It has no ability to decide. It has no ability to decide. It does not have an opinion of its own. It takes you at your word. And therefore, this is why I say, if you're joking with people, it doesn't know you're joking. Okay? If you're crying, it doesn't know you're crying. Okay? And the only other job is to prove you fucking right. So what do you want to be right about? You want to be right that you're blocked, ghosted, that they're not messaging you? Or do you want to fucking be right that, of course they love me. I know they love me. All of this shit. There's always movement. Always movement. If you'll persist, no matter what the fuck you see, which is why your 3D is irrelevant. If you'll persist, no matter what you see, no matter what you hear in your 3D, there's always movement behind the scenes. Always. I tell you guys, can you see that they're thinking about you? Can you see that in your 3D? What do you want them to do? Put a fucking banner on their fucking page? Like I'm thinking about Chris right now. No, you can't see that they're thinking about you in your 3D. Can you see that they're missing you in your 3D? No. Can you see that they're talking about you to people in your 3D? Sarah, you said, yeah, actually you do. Can you see that they're talking about you to their family, to their friends in your 3D? No, you can't. You can't see all that shit. So why are you questioning? Why are you reacting? Because all you do is set your shit back. Because you can't see a lot of the things that are happening that lead to the fucking contact. Logically speaking, when you want to contact someone, what has to transpire before that? They have to miss you, right? They have to think about you. They have to see all that. And then all of a sudden they're like, I have to contact her. See what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, crazy court, because it will still work with you. It's fine. There's other people jump on another call with you and you still get access to the replays. So it doesn't matter if your work schedule. I have another one that his work schedule was screwed up. It didn't matter. We jumped on a separate call. Okay. See what I'm saying? So all of this leads to contact. Being obsessed with you, thinking about you all the time, missing you, all that shit. Now they have to contact you. But you couldn't see none of that shit in the 3D, could you? No. No. But you can't stop reacting. React. And what the fuck are you reacting to? If you're in no contact, what the hell are you reacting to in your 3D? How do I ignore my reality? Ignore what? There's nothing fucking in your reality right now. The only thing that's in your reality is if you're fucking snooping. Okay? That's the only thing in your reality. But again, you should make everything about you. Like every picture that they fucking post, it's about you. They send you a text that's not very fucking nice. That man is so goddamn in love with me. Jesus Christ. Your subconscious mind doesn't know what you're looking at. It only knows what you're telling yourself. So it has no idea if you're snooping on your SP's profile. All it knows is what the fuck you keep telling yourself. So if you go on there, like what you seek you shall find, you're reading into shit. They're following somebody new. Who the fuck are they following? Like you got a whole fucking running tally of everybody that they follow. Like a stalker. Let them stalk your ass. You can get them to do whatever you want. When you hone into your power. And you stop letting the 3D control your power. You give away your power every fucking day to everything and everybody. The 3D, gutter trash, this, that, and the fucking third. Power away, power away, power away. The only thing you're in control of, you are in control of one thing only, and that is your fucking mind. So stop giving it away. Stop giving your mind away. That's the one thing you're in control of. So stop giving it away. If you believe in a higher power, then you should believe that you're here for a purpose, for the greater good, right? You're not here, and you should believe that your higher power did not put you, what the fuck kind of higher power put you on this earth to fucking suffer and to be miserable and lonely and without the one that you love? What in the fuck higher power is that shit? So you know that's not true. You know it's not true. So stop doing it. Stop giving away your power over and over and over again. You guys do this all the time. You give away your power to the 3D, to your SP, to your friends, to your families, to your boss, to your coworkers, to society, to everything. Everything. You let people tell you who the fuck you are. For what? For what? The real power is when you take it back. And you say, fuck the 3D, fuck you. I'll tell you what my shit is. That's power. Stop giving it away. Because you guys keep over and fucking over and over and over and over and over again giving that shit away. Over and over and over and over again, hurting your own feelings. Over and over and over again, downplaying yourself. Over and over and over again, I want to chase him. No, fuck that shit. Fuck that. No, they chase you. Because I know who the hell I am. So you think I'm going to chase a goddamn person? You think I'm going to beg and plead for someone to be with me? Please. I have far more self-respect than that shit. My pride would never allow me to do that. It wouldn't. Because I know who the hell I am. But people do that all the time. You've all done that. You've all done that. You need to stop chasing. Should I tell them I miss them? I told them that, I'm crying every day because I can't get out of bed because I can't be with them. Are you insane? I didn't leave work because I just couldn't get myself together. Are you insane? I'm going to lose a goddamn dollar because I can't stop crying over my SP. No, get a fucking grip. Get a grip. Grow up. Act like a fucking adult. Act like someone with self-respect, self-dignity, self-pride. Your ego is your best goddamn friend. I don't give a shit. I don't care if society wants to sit there and tell you that you're superficial. Well, yeah, you know what? You're goddamn fucking right I am. You're conceited. Yeah, you're fucking right I am. And you might want to try it out. You might want to fucking try it out for a change. Who the fuck decided that shit is bad? You're not allowed to have an ego? Well, I guess if you don't want an ego, that's cool. Good for you, bitch. But for me, no. I got an inflated ego, and I'm not going to apologize for that shit. I'm not going to apologize for thinking that I'm the shit. I'm not going to apologize for thinking that I'm the best thing in this goddamn world. I'm not going to apologize for that shit. Why the hell would I? There's nothing wrong with that. There's a difference between having a healthy ego and an unhealthy ego. An unhealthy ego is Scammy Ingram, where she thinks it's amazingly funny that you're desperate and vulnerable to get your SPs back, and she's happy to take your money for it while she's laughing all the way to the bank and doesn't give a fuck about you. That's an unhealthy ego, where she thinks she's better than you and can't even jump on a phone call to talk to her people or any of that shit. That's an unhealthy ego, where she can't give you the time of day. A healthy ego is someone who knows exactly who the fuck they are, but still cares about people. You know, me. No, I know exactly who I am. Yeah, I've got great self-concept. Why the hell would I teach people to have self-concept if I don't have a stellar self-concept? I do, which is why I don't react to shit, which is why I don't get my panties in a fucking bunch, which is why I will never chase any goddamn person. But at the same time, I still care about people. You're still fucking people to me. And I've cried on here with you. I yell at you. What more do you want? That's a healthy ego. There's a difference. So you can have an ego. Don't let anyone tell you you cannot. Don't let anyone tell you that that's right. Your ego is your amigo, bitch. Don't let anyone tell you that shit is a bad thing. Toot, bitch. Yeah. Know who you are. And stop settling for less than you deserve. Because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be with the one that you love. You deserve to be rich. You deserve to have everything that you've ever wanted. Stop settling. Stop settling. Stop allowing society and circumstances to decide what you're allowed to have. You can have whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck where you live. I don't care what your upbringing was. I don't care what your family history was. No, I don't care what your race is, what your gender is. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because none of that is an excuse to limit yourself. None of it is an excuse to limit yourself. Because those that never, ever viewed circumstances rose to the top, defied odds, because they never settled. They never accepted what they didn't like. So stop accepting what you don't like. There's gutter trash. Fuck that bitch. Seriously, fuck her. You think you're going to come and take my man? I don't goddamn fucking think so. I do not think so. Like I said, don't get comfy, bitch. Bye. Bye. Because I get what I want and I get it when I want it. That needs to be your attitude. These need to be the things that you tell yourself. Tell yourself these things. It's not just about your SP. It's about you evolving. Doing better. Being better. Getting everything that you fucking want. So you should tell yourself that. So while you're affirming and doing inner conversations, mainly inner conversations when it comes to your SP, you should also, and tooting your own goddamn fucking horn and making everything about you when it comes to your life and your SP and raving about yourself, you should also be telling yourself, I'm a master at this shit. I get everything I want. I get what I want and I get it when I want it. My good if that's not manifest, I get what I want and I get it when I want it. Everything always goes my way. Everything always goes my way. I don't settle for shit less than I deserve. If you can desire it, you're supposed to have it. Okay? You wouldn't want to be with your SP if you weren't supposed to be with your SP. Sure, we fucked up. Yeah, I didn't tell you. I do that all the time because you can add tonality more to it. Your inner conversations. Your inner conversations. That's right. Everything is working out even better than I expected. I said that one too. Everything is working out even better than I expected. Shit. You have to understand that whatever has to happen to aid in your manifestation is going to happen. Whoever has to fucking get out of your goddamn way to get what you want is exactly what's going to happen. But it will unfold naturally. So sometimes things may, in your reality, appear to be getting worse. This is why you persist no matter what. You don't need to react because things may appear to be getting worse. But it has to, whatever has to happen for you to get your manifestation is going to happen. You're not in control of the how. So what the fuck, how I got my manifestation, I would have never in a million years guessed how it would have came. Never. It didn't matter. I persisted no matter what I saw. If you're new here and you don't know, I don't talk about my story anymore on here because it's my old story. I did manifest my SP from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks, and I cut that time in half. I'm very real and transparent with you. I made mistakes in my journey, which I learned from. And so I always tell you what I've done, so therefore you can, yeah, Bevy. And Bevy was not in control of the how either. Right? She was not in control. She wouldn't have seen the how either. So that's the key, right? Is you have to understand, okay? I don't tell my old story on here anymore, but if you want to know my story, because I'm very transparent, I always share with you how I've learned, what I've learned, so you don't make the same fucking mistakes, right? That's right, Bevy bitch. Me neither. So if you want to know my story, you can head on over to my YouTube channel. You can go scroll right past all the lives, okay? It's literally the same goddamn thumbnail to make it easy for you. And because I'm lazy. So you can scroll right past all the lives and you'll see how I manifest my SP back. I have a whole video on it. So watch it. Then you'll know exactly how I manifest my SP back. Initially, okay? But I've narrowed it down to what would produce faster. What would produce faster? Because I did all the things. So I said, well, when I screwed it up, I said, well, how do I fix this? Yes, Iris, I'm going to take a look at it. I was like, how do I fix this? And how do I speed the shit up? Because no one's got time. And so then I narrowed it down. And now that's what I teach you. What I've learned is going to completely narrow it down. Okay, so get a fucking grip. Your homework assignment tonight is, 1, you're going to do what I told you to do, and everything is about you. I need you to start I need you to start telling yourself everything is about you. Okay? I need you to do that. I need you to literally, I'm literally the most affordable manifestation coach. Especially with the success rate I have. We'll just start there. Okay? With the success rate I have in manifesting, for people, as well as I manifested a world event, if you really must know. This is what started the whole thing. Not for myself, for someone else. And then I started manifesting for people. I'm very good at it. I'm very good at coaching, period, and everything else. So but I am the low price leader in the coaching space because I refuse to raise my prices because, well, I want to help as many people as possible. My mission in life, it's been this way. That's why I started in the weight loss community, is my mission is to transform the lives of millions of people around the world. And I can't do that if I'm charging $5,000 like some of these other crooked coaches out there. So there's that. Plus, I always tell you guys the truth. So if there's a crooked coach out there and I come across her bullshit content, trust me, I'll tell you about it. So you won't have to worry about it. But that's because I keep it real. I don't know how not to. There's that. My daughter's ready to go to the grocery grocery store. She's very excited. Although she's going to have to know that I'm not going for 20 minutes. Okay, so you're going to make everything about you today. Okay, I need you to make everything about you today. And I want you to talk to your SP. Okay, sometimes there were things you have to remember. Okay, you have to remember, Tyrese is the sweetest. Okay, you guys have to remember that some things were left unsaid, right? This is why you chased after the breakup, right? Which, if you're new here, stick around, come back tomorrow, and I'll tell you exactly how you manifested your breakup. Okay, because I have to get you to realize you manifested your breakup so you can realize how easy it is to manifest your makeup. People in this manifestation community love to overcomplicate shit, right? They just try to come up with a name for themselves and do all that shit, but why don't we just simplify, go back to the basics? How about we do that shit instead? Because you didn't do none of that shit to manifest your breakup. But I'll tell you exactly how you manifested your breakup. Maybe I should make a video about that too. Okay, so, but I'll tell you exactly how it is. And when I tell you exactly how you manifest your breakup, you'll see things clear as day. And now you'll know exactly, oh shit, okay, cool. I got this then. Yeah, I didn't do none of that shit. You didn't drink a magic glass of water to break up with your SP, did you? No. So you don't have to do none of that shit. So save your money, honey. I've saved you guys thousands of dollars. No need for spells, psychic readings, tarot cards, all that shit. Don't worry. I have got your back, okay? I have saved you guys a shit ton of money. Because you don't have to do any of that. Unless you want to do my red candle spell, which costs you $1.25. All you got to do is go get a red candle at the Dollar Tree. But anywho, so you're going to do that. Now, I want you to really, really know that when the breakup happened, right? Oftentimes, why did you chase after that? Because you just wanted them to talk to you, right? I just need to talk to him. I just need to talk to him. So a lot of you have, this is why you struggle. This is why you're struggling right now, is a lot of you have unfinished business, if you will. You haven't gotten a chance, especially if you were ghosted, blocked, all that shit, right? Is you haven't gotten a chance to tell them what you wanted to tell them. So I want you to look at their photo tonight. And I want you to finally tell them what you've wanted to tell them. What have you wanted to tell them that you never got to tell them? What do you want them to know? I want you to have a conversation with them. Have a conversation with them. Talk to them. Let it out. Let it out. I just saw that, Sanchi. I'll call you later. I want you to let it out. Okay? Exactly. Talk to them. Exactly, Sab. Like as if you were on FaceTime to her. What would you say? If they called you right now, what would you say to them? Talk to their photo. That's your job tonight. Is you have to let it out. You have to talk to someone, right? And you've been wanting to talk. A crazy core, I would stick with the good, obviously, right? Like, if you had one chance to talk to them, what would you say? Why in the fuck would you talk about the bad shit? Yeah, salt vibes. So you would look at their photo and you would tell your children, like, you know you love me, right? You know. Like, I'm sorry for whatever you think I've done that's caused this division, right? What would you say to mend the fence between you and your children? If you have your SP, what would you say if you could mend the fence? If you could start over, what would you say to them? What would you want to say to them? That's your assignment today. On top of course, the same thing I told you, assigning positive meaning to everything. Everything's about you. Every goddamn thing's about you. That's your job. Okay? Because obviously that's really hard Okay, so now you're not self-vibes. So you were in a state of psychosis when you fell out, but now you're not. So what would you say? Do you want to apologize to them? Right? Would you apologize to your children? Tell them where you went wrong? See what I'm saying? Because oftentimes that's where we have, then that's what you tell them. That's oftentimes what they want to hear without wanting to hear it. And the good thing is you can let it out. You can say what you want to say. You can express your feelings to them. That's why you do it to their photo, because guess what? They're not going to respond. So therefore, you're able to let it out in a healthy way with no response. Okay? That's your job today. Let it out. Talk to them. If you had one chance to talk to them, what would you say to them? And that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. Whatever you would say. Think about it, self-vibes. Just open up your heart to them. Talk to them. Mom to child. Mom to child. What would you say? Okay? Jesse, yeah, you have to take action and manifest your SP in your mind. Not in the 3D, but in your mind. Okay? Yes, Sanchi, you do need to keep positive. And you need to put yourself on the pedestal. Okay? You have her on the pedestal too much. Okay? So that's your job. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, bitches. Got it? Because you got to let it out. You've got to talk to them. But you're not going to hear rejection, anger, animosity, whatever. You're not going to hear anything. But you're able to say your piece. And that's what's important. That's what's important. You should find it when you're done. You should, well, you might be emotional, and that's okay. But you should find it very freeing. Very freeing, because you finally got it off your chest. You finally got to say what you needed to say. It's not closure, if you will. But it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just freeing to you. Because it's like, well, I finally got to say what I had to say. And you can even turn it around. When you're done saying what you have to say, then tell them what you want them to feel about you, about the situation. All right? All right, besties. I love you. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, you can always catch them on the tube of the You. My DMs are always open if you have a question. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks, and I've managed to cut that time in half. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one, all links are in the bio. We have a 3-day intensive coming up August 3rd that's going to change your entire fucking life. And it's called Toot Your Horn, which is exactly what you need to fucking do is toot toot, bitch. Yeah, you need to start tooting your own horn so you get everything you want in this world, period. It will completely change your life. So if you're interested and you're not sure if you qualify or you're ready, you can message Bevy. We'll let you know. But it's most people are ready for it. I mean, it's all about putting yourself on the pedestal. Manifesting your SP back intensive we needed to make sure that you were in a position for that, because I want as many successes as I can. Okay, so there's that. But the links are in my bio. Okay, we have guided meditations, hypnosis audios. If you're interested in any of that, SP songs, self-concept story, SP stories, self-concept stories, gutter trash stories, paired with the song. The price will go up by midnight tomorrow for those only, not for the coaching. Okay, so I am the low price leader in the coaching space because I want to help as many people as possible, and I'm fucking good at it. All right, all links are my bio, bitches. I love you all. Gotta go grocery shopping now before my daughter kicks my ass. You know what I mean? And then gotta go pick her up that pack of special gum, special gas station gum, aka fucking extra, which is literally at the grocery store. I give her too much freedom. Anyway, besties, I love you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Of course I will, baby.